The Jackson Pipestone Prairie and Wetlands project is over 500 hectares of special habitats in 2 distinct blocks. So one part of it is wide open treeless prairie. It looks like the Old West, and it's in the middle of this big expanse of grasslands that is one of the most important ones in the province. That's near Melita. And then a bit further to the east in a different block is this amazing wetland expanse. It's low wetlands, it's deeper wetlands, and has a little bit of kind of high ground on it, leading to an amazing diversity of waterfowl, shorebirds, and other species. And that itself is part of a much bigger wetland complex called the Oak Plum Lakes. And it's been recognized as an important bird area, important to the continent.
Wetlands are incredibly important for birds on a bunch of different levels. They provide really important nesting habitat for different songbirds, a different waterfowl. Wetlands are also incredibly important for foraging and for basically producing a bunch of insects that birds rely on to eat. So a lot of the aerial insectivores, so birds that basically catch bugs while flying, their populations are definitely declining quite dramatically, but they really rely on these wetlands in order to have enough food to eat and also to feed their young.
Conservation organizations have known about this property for a long time. It's that special. The family involved have taken such good care of it. The Gervins owned it for decades, and they worked to maintain the grassland, to improve habitats for incredible species like burrowing owls, meanwhile using techniques that helped ensure that the economic use of the land, that grazing and ranching, persisted. And so when the time came for them to pass the baton, the legacy of this land, we were incredibly excited and honored to be kind of brought into that room and to be able to have discussions with the family and help work through an approach where we've now taken responsibility to continue that legacy in this grassland area.
It's not like this land is just going to be fenced and idle. Like we had it grazed this year, and for the foreseeable future, like this grassland is going to need to be managed, and that definitely 100% includes grazing. So I feel like it's a value to like the local community, Manitobans, Canadians, livestock producers, future biologists, like everybody. Like I feel like what a place like this does, it transcends just the property itself. It transcends individual siloed groups. This is for everybody. We don't have as much as we did before. Like we're basically down a third of what we have. If the birds, if the grasslands, if the species don't have a home, then I don't know, we haven't really done our job as humans. We've kind of attained this mantle of responsibility where we do impact the landscape, and why can't they just have a home?
A key part of protecting the birds that are left and basically promoting the recovery is protecting these grasslands, these native grassland habitats. It's really, they can't just start nesting in forests or start nesting in cropland either. So that mixed grass, that native grassland is really key to them being able to nest and reproduce and survive basically as species.
People need nature. People need places like this, and some people can love the mountains, some people can love trees and to sit in the forest and hear the leaves rustling, and some people just like the peace of the prairies and just the prairie being prairie.